Hey guys, I know it's been a couple weeks. It's been a crazy couple weeks. I started and ended the peds clinical rotation actually since last time that I updated. Um, I went into peds thinking that I wouldn't like it. I am leaving peds knowing that I don't like it. So I guess that's a good thing, knowing that that's just not an area I want to work in. The first day on the floor, um, we worked with partners, and my partner kind of just took over, and she's just not good at working with others, I guess you could say. So that wasn't really that great of an experience, but we had a 13-month-old with a herniated umbilical, which is when the umbilicus is like sticking out, protruding. She had surgery on that, so that's what she was there for, recovering from surgery. It's just the normal everyday stuff that you do with adults. You do vitals every 4 hours and assessments and that type of stuff, but the big difference in peds is that you really need to incorporate the family a lot, and normally the family is there all the time, like spending the night and everything, which is a good thing. It's sad when you get the younger children who don't have any parents or anything, but I hate it. I hate not being able to just focus on my patient and having just to incorporate everyone. Some people really like that, and I don't. The second day I was there, I had a 15-year-old girl who had scoliosis. I'm not going to go into too much detail about her for HIPAA reasons, but it was more interesting. I don't really like taking care of anyone around the same age as me either, which I know I'm going to have to probably sometime in my nursing career, but I don't know, it's just more awkward for me, I guess. But I mean, taking care of a 15-year-old is basically like taking care of any other adult on an adult floor. I had an outpatient. There are a lot of people on peds, a lot of children on peds floors are outpatients. And the outpatient that I had right-sided hemiparesis, which is just right-sided weakness, and they thought it might be due to an aneurysm. So they were just there to get an MRI. So I was there through the admission process, putting in the IV, which took 4 tries. That poor little guy was just not a happy camper. They had to poke him twice, in one in each foot, once in the head, and finally they got it in the arm. So then I went down and watched the MRI, and then came back and did vitals every 15 minutes until he woke up from sedation. And finally today I had a young man, 3 years old, who was the cutest thing in the whole entire world, probably, and he was in with an asthma exacerbation. But when I had him today, he was just a wild little guy, jumping up and down and just getting into everything, and I gave him a bath, and he was very cooperative, very nice, very rowdy. But yeah, so I don't know, I just didn't like it. I liked it about as much as I thought I would, which is not at all. So I'm glad it's over with. I put school on the back burner last week. My husband came back last Tuesday, and I didn't go to class and I didn't do anything. All I did was hang out with my husband because it would be the last time I would be able to until he left for Iraq. So I spent last week with him. I drove him back to Fort McCoy, Wisconsin on Saturday, and after we got there at 5, he wasn't allowed to leave the post, so I just hung out with him on post until like 11 o'clock, and then I drove an hour from there to Baraboo to stay with my sister, and then drove back Sunday. They had another send-off ceremony, and after that I hung out with him until 9 o'clock last night, and then I left and drove 4 hours home and got home around 1, and then I got home at 1:30 in the morning and got up at 4:30 for clinicals today. So yeah, I'm completely and utterly, emotionally, physically, everything just drained. So yeah, yesterday was the last time that I'll see my husband until of his mid-tour leave. So it's gonna be a hard few weeks, probably hard until he comes back. But yeah, that's all I got right now. Tomorrow I start my OB clinicals. So I'll let you guys know how those go. Oh yeah, I have to go and study for a test since I put school on the back burner last week. I have 3 tests this week that I haven't even started to look at the information on, so that'll be fun. I'll talk to you guys later.